This is about as bad as any initial encounter with enemies could go. We got straight up murdered there. The monsters rejoice, for the party has been destroyed. The end. Oh, we're just booted back to DOS. Okay, take 2. Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Afternoon Gaming. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and we are jumping into Pool of Radiance, an SSI Advanced D&D Classic. Guys, sometimes when I talk, I try to say too many words at the same time, and it comes out in jumbles. But don't worry, we're going to get past it. As you can see, this is a D&D RPG game. Looks a little more primitive than the one we just saw on Monday. We were looking at... what was that game again? Eye of the Beholder. It even, in fact, looks more primitive than the game before that, Dungeon Master. But trust me, guys, as I have said in those other videos, this game is the game I loved as a kid. This series, in fact. I'll have a little more to say on that in just a moment. Let's go ahead and just recreate the team that we saw before. So we had a fighter who was chaotic good, I believe. Nope, that is a female. Does not look like a female in the little thumbnail there. But let's just go ahead. Let's say yes, this is okay. The stats are actually pretty high for her. So the character name, what was it? Juella Bonu, I think. It was something like that. JB, I remember. We can swap the heads. Is this a female? I feel like I selected females. I'm looking at male heads. Don't tell me those were female heads. Okay. Juella Bono. We literally could have a bearded man in a helmet. That is not a female, let me tell you. They're really progressive with 80s gender identity, I guess. Let's change the body around. There's Juella. For sheer ridiculousness, I think I should pick... Oh, that is a terrifying-looking woman. Looks like she would kill you in your sleep. That looks good enough to me. And you can go ahead and change all sorts of stuff about what your character looks like. And I would go ahead and I would customize this to my heart's content when I was a kid. So let's just make Juella look... obvious. Okay, that'll be what Juella looks like. And sure, go ahead and exit. And we will go ahead and exit again. That is okay. We need to create a new character. We're going to go ahead. It was a male. I think he was a thief. He might have been a fighter thief, but he was true neutral. And those stats look okay. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and finish making out our party, and then we will catch up. All right, we have our characters, Juella Bono, Shandor 7, Ho, and Shazaria. We're going to go ahead and add all of these characters, and there we go. We are ready to start adventuring. We can go ahead and modify characters if we want. We can keep them. We can go ahead. I think we can go ahead and start looking at their inventories. Let's go ahead and actually, though, start the adventure. B for begin adventuring. So here we are, Juello, Shandy, and we are encountering people right away. Greetings, courageous ones. I am Rolf, appointed by the council to introduce newcomers to the fair city of Flan. Terrible name for a city, my friend. If you will accompany me, I will start the tour. Press enter to continue. And he takes us on a wonderful tour of a city. Now, forgive the very primitive-looking 3D graphics, but okay. The thing I complained about in the previous game, in Eye of the Beholder, is that, yes, it had very interesting 3D effects, but everything we saw was just the same red walls. It was boring. One thing we're going to see immediately here is we're going to start to see more dynamic environments. So first of all, the 3D stuff in this is, in my opinion, going to be a little better than Eye of the Beholder. But put a pin in that, because wait till you see combat. It is really damn cool. Okay. You now face an entrance to the Temple of Tyr. There are 3 temples in Flan: Tyr Soons and Tempest. Tyr is the largest and will house the Bishop Brachio, if you will turn around. The other thing is, look at all the story we're getting right away. Like, an RPG is something that inherently has story to me. It is not wandering around a maze being forever lost. There's story, there's something to read, there's something to get invested in. And as you can see, things are happening. You will see the entrance to the passenger dock area that we just departed. Few ships, perilous passages here, but the council is developing a plan to open up the sea lanes. Please follow me. He's given us a little tour, walking us around. Now, in Dungeons & Dragons, oh man, look at our hit points. It is not uncommon in real Dungeons & Dragons to start off with like 6. Look, Hated One has 3 hit points. He could literally go down from a stiff breeze. He's literally teetering on the edge of death right now, and he hasn't even gotten into a fight. AC is your armor class. This determines how hard it is for you to be hit. The lower the armor class, the better. You can have negative armor classes of -2 or 3. Those are actually really good. So we're starting out with relatively high armor classes. It's easy for enemies to hit us. But again, being more of an RPG than a combat game, it's not all going to be about the fighting. We're going to have to negotiate and talk our way through some things. So it's okay if we have a little bit vulnerability there. Anyway, behind these doors are the special training schools where adventurers increase their skills. Let us go to the city's most important building. Hope you guys have been paying attention, because I was not really paying attention about this whole city. We are just outside the city hall. Proclamations are posted on these walls inside the city. Clerks award the council's commissions. Commissions are the quickest way for fame and fortune. Alrighty. The city is like a series of gray walls that are infested by like slime, and then also a few important buildings. To your right is the entrance to the Soon's Temple, as with all Flan's temples. Flan, what a terrible name for a city. Various clerk services are offered. On your left is the entrance to the city park. There's even a park that we could explore. Beyond this gate are the monster-ridden areas of the old city we are slowly preparing for settlement. The council offers generous rewards to those who clear areas of monsters. Our tour is ended. Let me urge you to apply to the city clerk for a commission. Goodbye and good fortune. You're on your own now. Boom, we were just given a series of options, and now we get to decide how we want to play the game. So already, I mean, look, already, yes, the graphics are a little less sophisticated than Eye of the Beholder, but look how much more there is to see. It's crazy. Proclamations are posted on the walls. Your journal, you note the proclamations. What? Lixv, Lixix, I guess these are Roman numerals. Okay, let's go in and see what we got going on in here. We are now inside a building. We have actually entered the city hall. As you face down the hallway, you see a guarded door. I don't want to get in a tussle here. So let's go ahead. I do wish we could affect how fast that text appeared. We might be able to. Hold on, let's encamp for a second. And oh look, sweet little animation. We never got this animation before. We could of course inspect our different characters if we want. First, let's go ahead and save. We'll save on slot A. Quit to DOS, no. Then alter speed. Game speed. Let's go faster. I think this will speed up the text. And we will just see icons. Icons are good. Yes. Pics. What does that do? Monsters on, portraits on. Yes, we want all of that. We want to see the glorious 80s graphics that we got going on here. Gate to the unsettled areas. Let's go for it. You've entered the monster crawling blah blah blah. Let's see what we got going on here. I want to get into a fight. So this is the unkempt area. I mean, look, again, we have textured walls, primitive textures, but you can tell the difference between a gray and a cloudy. I guess it's like a rocky wall. Let's see what we got going on in here. Okay, now we just got some gray halls. Not seeing too many monsters. I think this... Oh, I was about to say, I think this area is ripe for settlement. So, unlike the other games we've been encountering, several orcs are arguing over some papers. We have now encountered some monsters. And we're not just going to fight them in our little 3D view here. We are going in to battle mode. And look, we are now in a combat mode here. I'm looking for the words, and the words are escaping me. So let's see. We're going to move, and we're going to attack into the orc. And I think we missed. Hated One. We can move him. And see, this is what I like about this game. You can get into like a battle where like the positioning of your characters matters. Like our little friend there, right below the guy with the axe and the nose. He is kind of being surrounded by 2 orcs. So we might have to be careful about him. If he takes too much damage, that could be a bad thing. So we're hitting orcs. Oh God, he went down. Oh God, the Hated One went down too. Okay. I don't know how to flee, so I think we're fighting for keeps here. And I think this is about as bad as any initial encounter with enemies could go. Okay, well, I mean, we got straight up murdered there. The monsters rejoice, for the party has been destroyed. The end. Oh, we're just booted back to DOS. Okay, take 2. Okay, luckily we saved our game before we went in there and got utterly destroyed. So let's go ahead and find that training hall that I think he was talking about. I think this is it. Notices for teachers and students are posted on the walls. A note directs magic users and clerics to go north, fighters and rogues to go east. East. Oh, you got your little northeast. See, it says E there above near the time. Now it says north. So we're going to go east. The room is filled with dueling pairs. All right, we definitely want to get in on this. Hello, sir. This arena masters asks if you wish to duel. The duels are evenly matched and normally not to the death. Do you duel? Yes, I do. Let's go with Juella because she needs training. All right, here we go. Juella Bono. So this is mano a mano. Hey, I'm attacking Rolf. Is this the same Rolf that, like, greeted us originally? I feel bad if I beat him. Blah, Ralph goes down and is dying. Continue battle? No. You've won the duel. The duelist receives 100 experience points. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, look at all the riches. Oh my god. Was that all from Ralph? Like, it's like a sword and a box of gems and like an Aladdin lamp and a crown. Man, Ralph was like a king. Cool. Let's take... Oh, we're going to take all the gold. Select the type of coin. Yes. How much will you take? All of it? Not only did poor old Rolf lose the duel, but he straight up got murdered. Or he got robbed, I mean. He didn't get murdered. Sign on the north door reads fighters. We train only fighters here. Do you want to train? Yes. Can we heal someone before we start? Choose a function. Train character. Training costs 1,000 gold. Jesus, forget that. Okay, back to adventuring. So I don't know what our plan should be here. We clearly need to like level up a little bit before we go try and clear out those monsters. But like there's got to be an easier way to like level up. So let's just camp in the middle of the street here and let's rest. And we get to choose how much time. We're going to rest for, I don't know, let's say 5 hours. The party's rudely interrupted. It's probably like a guard, like, you can't just sleep in the city streets. You are roused by the city watch and told to move along. What do you do? I guess we'll go. We don't want to get in a fight with the city watch. Okay, so we're injured and we have no way to heal. Hey, look, and there's water. Walking near the poisonous barren river. Oh my god. You're welcome. The Priestess of Joy is soon. Do you seek healing? Yes, please heal me. Heal. Cure light wounds, please. 100 gold. Sure. We just got 390 out of... Oh my god, that only healed 1 hit point? 1 hit point? Neutralize poison, stone to flesh. Cure light wounds. Cure serious wounds? 350? I guess yes. Oh, we don't have enough money. All the money we have in the world came from that one duel. And we kind of wasted it. Okay. You are by the gateway to the unsettled areas. No, I know what's in there. Orcs that want to kill us. You are outside the city hall. The city clerk waits inside to award commissions. Yes, let's go ahead and get some commissions and see what we can do. We'll commission ourselves into a team of commissioned officers, like Commissioner Gordon. You see a guarded door. Okay, what's in here? Oh, that's just outside the city hall. The city clerk wait. Okay, my one complaint about this game is I wish the dialogue would not freeze the game. I am getting like the same message over and over again. You're outside the city clerk's office. At your entry, the council clerk begins looking through a stack of papers. Before I can offer you a commission, I must see that you are due a current reward. I like how they just assume I'm here for work. Maybe I'm like the janitor or I'm applying for a job, but they're like, nope, you're just here to accept commissions. I can offer the slums immediately to our west need to be cleared out of monsters. Must be cleared. The city council is offering reward for books, max, and tomes. Okay. The glorious city of Flan, a deep history of bland naming conventions. Okay, I guess the way is blocked. You're intercepted by council guard. Halt, your presence is not authorized. Leave. Do you leave? Yes. Okay. So I guess what we have to do is literally go clear out that area by the that like new area of the city. Let's hold on. Let's view. So damage 1d2. I think the problem is my guys don't have anything. My guys don't have. They need like items. Okay, hold on. In camp. I know we're gonna get kicked out by the city guard, but alter. I don't want to alter that. How do you equip items and stuff? Do we have to like find items? Age. She's only 16. My God, how old are all these people? View this guy. Oh my God, he's 87. We got a 16-year-old, an 87-year-old, a 169-year-old, and a 46-year-old. Why are they hanging out with a 16-year-old, and why is she in charge? Jewel. It's like youngest by like 3 decades. Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. In camp, we're gonna save our game just in case. And now I guess let's just go for it, man. Maybe if we can win like one battle, we'll come back and heal, and like we'll start a chain reaction of like battle winnings that will allow us to do stuff. What is this? Notices for teachers and students are posted on the walls. Magic users and clerks, fighters and rogues to go east. Okay. Well, what I need to do is kill some monsters because I need money, and what I need really more than anything is like a sword. I need to buy some weapons. And good old Rolf did not direct me to where that can happen. The Priestess of Tyr welcome you to the temple. Do you seek healing? Yes, please. Heal. Oh God, they just want, they're nothing but money here. Okay, fine. Cure light wounds. Yes. Juliella is cured. Okay, she's back to full health. It's gonna be real risky, guys. Priestess of Tyr welcomes you to the temple. Do you seek healing? No. Then you must leave. Oh, you're all business here, I guess. Okay, whatever. Welcomes you to the temple. Do you seek healing? No. Then you must leave. I was trying to leave. Oh, God. All right, we found our way to a tavern. Air is filled with smoke and gossip. People are gambling. Does anyone want to gamble? Yes, let's go ahead. The game works like this. We spin this top. If the green side comes up, you get double your money back. If a blue side comes up, you get your money back. If a red side comes up, you lose. All right, let's go for it. You have 38 PP. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to bet it. Platinum pieces. How many will you wager? Let's wager 10 and see what happens. It's green. You get double your money back. Oh, God. Let's keep doing this. You have 48 PP. How many platinum pieces will you play for? 10? It's green. You get double. Oh my God, this is the easiest game ever. It's the win money game. How many will you play? Let's go with 10. It's green. You get, oh my God, we're winning nonstop. Man, if only that existed in the real world. I feel like a spinning top with 3 options, and one option you double your money, one you get it back, one you lose. I guess in the long term you'd come out completely even. Okay. You overhear Tavern Tale 12. If we had our instruction book, we could read that and find out what that actually is. Oh, we somehow made our way into like houses or something. Okay, I want to find the like unkempt area that needs cleaning out. I'm ready to do the city's dirty work. Show me where to go. See, even in this game, you can definitely get lost. You're outside the city hall. The city clerk waits inside to award commissions. Okay, so we're kind of back in the original area then. And so, is it this way? Yes. Here we go. No, that's to the dock. Oh my God. How are we always lost in every single one of these games? Okay, here we go. We found our gateway to the unsettled areas. Let's go for it, guys. I don't feel good about this. I don't know why I can't remember how to get weapons in this game, but I feel like I'm definitely missing something. I feel like maybe for this type of game, you have to like sit down and explore for hours before you can like really start going adventuring, because I definitely don't have any weapons or anything, and this feels like a stupid risk. This feels like I'm being dumb, but we're going to go ahead and try. Several orcs arguing. Yes, we've encountered you all before. Let's see how this goes. Okay, hated one. Just going to aim at this guy right here. Okay. Manual. And oh, you can like look around and see. So here's where we are right now in our little dungeon. There's only like 4 orcs. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. How are we gonna do this? We definitely want to like bottle them up. Okay, I think we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna hit done. Exit. No wait. Oh, do we? Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go for it. 1 damage, 3 damage. He's gonna. Oh no, 2 damage, 8 damage. Oh my God, Shandor tried to retreat, and that was like a critical mistake. So I guess I feel like we're not gonna get much farther in this game. This is such a shame. I was so looking forward to this game. Why is this the most impossible game ever to just hop in and play? I wanted to get a lot farther in this game, but I feel like we can't even kill 4 orcs, and I can't... Oh my God, this is just embarrassingly bad. Oh my God. Okay. This party is not long for this world. Tell you what, take 3. All right, we have a new crew. Beefcake 3, Xandor, Dom, Zobin, Crazy Steve, and Deathbringer. Wanted to add also... Oh, I guess there's another... This game is really weird. If you add too many characters, it deletes them. I had another character named Megan the Man, but he didn't make it. They are all just lawful good dwarves. I just remade as many of these characters as quickly as I could to hop back in, because I'm not going through creating a whole new band of characters just to see them die again. Oh man, I really wish I could figure out how the hell do you... Deathbringer, whoa, he has crazy strength, 18 and then 95 out of 100. That's crazy. He does insane damage too. Deathbringer is going to be our MVP. Okay, let's save the current game. Going to resave over our original crew. We're just going in, and we're going to have our little intro here, which I will skip. Oh my God. All right, we have found an armor shop, which is what I needed from the first place. Everybody needs to... Oh my God, weapons and armor. This would have made a huge difference. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and equip these guys with crap. Alright, we have decked our guys out. As you can see, their armor classes have dropped significantly. Dom is down at 0. And if we actually check these guys out, this guy has a short sword, a shield, and banded mail. I don't know what banded mail is, but it seems pretty good to me. This guy has a banded mail and a long sword. Crazy Steve, what's Crazy Steve rocking? A scimitar, a shield, and scale mail. And we got Zoban here. He's got something, a 2-handed sword and chainmail. Basically, our guys are now ready to exact revenge on those stupid goblins. So, pro tip of the day if you're playing Pools of Radiance. Take a second to look through the manual, find the armor shop in this first town, and 100% buy some armor. Because, as it turns out, running into battle... completely unarmed, completely unarmored, just with your fists, the orcs are going to win. The orcs are going to wipe the floor with you. So now we have done that. I'm trying to find my way back to the dungeon. I'm pretty sure it's over here somewhere. So there are maps that you can get and you can look at. I had to look up a map for this world or whatever, and that's how I was able to find the armor shop. So definitely go and do that if you are going to play the game. My God, now I'm like lost again. How am I always lost in these games? I have terrible. I think I just have terrible spatial abilities. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta look at a map to figure out how to get back to the area we need to go to. Okay, I think it's just around the corner here. Yep, here it is. All right, guys, we're going in. We are going in to avenge avenge Shandor and Ho and all the other heroes who died. We have Beefcake 3, Xandor, Dom, Zoban, Crazy Steve, and Deathbringer. And they're all fighters. There's not a single cleric, a single magic user, a single thief. We are literally just a raging group of unfettered testosterone coming in for vengeance. Oh, you stinking orcs. You think you want some? You were surprised by orcs. Guess what? I'm not a surprise. Or I'm not surprised by them. I am the surprise for them. They're going to get it. And look, I didn't even customize my guys. They all just look like completely unarmed dwarfs, so I don't know who is who. Done. He will delay. He's going to move. We're just going to go ahead and slice these guys up. I mean, Deathbringer here is kind of trapped, so he can't do anything. Done. He'll just guard, I guess. Guarding. Move. Oh, come on. Don't miss the orcs. So, okay. Freaking just guard. Jeez. So if we actually do kill some of these guys and get a few encounters, maybe I will customize these guys again. I'll play this for a little bit longer, obviously. I just wanted to hop in and like enjoy this game as I did in my youth. But my first two playthroughs, I died a lot. So Beefcake 3, you may be wondering, what's up with that name? Well, originally I wanted to name every single guy. Oh, we killed an orc! We killed our first orc! You stinking orcs, you're all gonna get it. Originally, I wanted to label every single character in my party Beefcake, so we'd have Beefcake 1 through 6, but it turns out that the game glitches out when characters have names that similar, so I lost... A bunch of Beefcakes were lost in this. I tried to clone a bunch of Beefcakes, and all I was left with was Beefcake 3. Beefcakes 1 through 4 were all lost in the cloning process. So now we have a bunch of other... They are basically all clones. I mean, they look identical. But here these guys are going. Now, if you did customize these guys, obviously this battle would look a little cooler because everyone would look unique. But it's kind of weird how it doesn't automatically... The orc is fleeing in panic. Oh, and he got sliced from behind as he tried to flee. Continue battle? No. Each character receives 10 experience points. We just ice some orcs, baby. And let's just take it all. How much silver will you take? 96. I'm going to take everything. Pool? What does pool mean? Take it all. I don't like how you have to type in, like, it's like I don't want to actually leave anything, but I have to like type in the amount that I want. Okay, let's go ahead and explore this. Ooh, what do we got here? These are surprised by kobolds, dog-faced little humanoids. Look at them all, those kobolds. They have no idea what they're in for. All right, let's ice these guys. Now, one thing that really is cool in Pool of Radiance is that this is the first game in like a series of these kind of games. So Pool of Radiance, this guy's just running into battle. He doesn't care. Beefcake 3, he is just going full Leroy Jenkins on these kobolds. And so is this guy. He's just getting right into the mix. Oh man, these other kobolds are going to start fleeing in 10 seconds. I'm surprised that last kobold stayed for a fight because he's about to get it. He's about to get it. He's getting it will happen soon. You can also attack your allies, which is pretty funny. You can do it by mistake if you've never played this game before. Kobold surrenders. What? I don't accept that surrender. Okay. Done guard. Done guard. Done exit. Done. What am I waiting for, by the way? Continue battle. No. There we go. Each character receives 5 experience points. Kobolds were worth less experience than the orcs. And all they had is 64 pieces of copper. We'll take it anyway. Oh, look at all the short swords. See, now we would be fine. Now, if we could find the tattered corpses of the previous party in here, we could actually give them weapons. Several orcs are arguing over some papers. Guess what? They're about to have bigger problems than papers. Oh. This guy went commando. Dom went like right behind them to try to attack. Anyway, a cool thing about this game, this is the first game in like a series of these D&D style games, and you can actually like transfer characters. Oh, Crazy Steve died. That's okay. This is a kamikaze mission. We've seen a lot of this game already, you know, like relatively for us, and so we're now just killing as much as we're taking as much of these guys down as we can, but we have no illusions that we're gonna get that much farther in this game. This isn't a playthrough as much as a revenge mission. We're just killing these stinking orcs because they killed our pals. But if you play the other D&D games, like Curse of Azure Blades, or I think the other one, it's like Silver something, you can actually transfer your characters from this game into the other games. So if you get really attached to like a party, you can bring them on later adventures. I always thought that was really, really cool as a kid. And so I first played this Pool of Radiance when I was a kid. I found it in like a computer store, bought it for like $10, brought it home, was blown away at all the detail. I know I've had a bit of trouble getting the controls and stuff down in this little playthrough here, guys. But hopefully I'm giving you a sense of like we've just had one town that we've explored a little bit. There's all sorts of stuff to encounter and people to talk to. And then we've been encountering a few simple battles. And even in these simple battles, like there's, things get far more sophisticated. You can have archers and spells and, you can be trying to like flank the enemy and hitting them from behind, and things get very tactical. Plus, you have all the customization with what you want your characters to look like, what armor, what weapons you want them to have. There's so much complexity in this game for the era. And guess what? Later on in the game, you get an overhead map and you get to go to different cities. So this is just a tiny, tiny fraction of this game. I'm surprised by goblins. I'm not really that surprised, though. I was expecting some resistance here. I like how we're dragging around the dead body of Crazy Steve. It's not like his body's left us. It's still with us. We're still clearly carrying it from room to room. And then we just put it down when a fight ensues. But Steve, he is dead. He's not like severely injured. He's legitimately dead. You can resurrect him, but it costs some money. And I don't think we're going to see that today. Zoban the Destroyer. Continue battle? No. It is funny to think you can have your characters attack each other, though, because it's just you playing. So, like, what purpose would you have to kill your own characters? Oh, look at all this loot we're getting. See, now we need to go back to the weapon store and, like, sell everything that we got. We've been in there. We've been in here. This looks new. Locked. Bash. Boom! Oh, that's awesome. So if you encounter a locked door in some RPGs, it's like, would you like to pick the lock? Oh, you can't pick the lock. Oh, and the door's locked. I guess you can't get in there. But in this game, it's like, kick it in. It's like, yeah, we're not messing around. Bash open the locked door. We're just running through this dungeon, kicking in doors and killing goblins. If I were an orc and I just heard countless goblins and my allies dying and doors getting kicked in, I would be terrified. Again, home invasion time, man. This is a home invasion. Hey, what the heck? Bash this door in too. We're back in town all of a sudden. Interesting. So bash this door in too. Hey, what's over here? No more doors to bash in. It's surprisingly easy to just move around in this world, all things considered. Let's try and end on one more battle here. If I can like find some enemies. I feel like they're all hiding from me now. They're like, yo, did you see what happened to like Lockbar and his gang? He just straight up got murked. We're getting the hell out of here. You bust into an elegantly paneled room. A small man sits hunched over a table with the east wall. He sits down his pen, gazes suddenly at you. Well, he demands. He demands, what do you want to do? Should we talk or attack? Let's try talking. Oh, here we go. We can go hotly, sly, nice, meek, or abusive. Let's do sly. I have no time for the likes of you, the man says airily. Begone. What do you do now? I will stay. You presume too much, the man says quietly. He gestures. A battle begins. We still got that dead body. Aim. Let's go manual. And let's see where this guy is. Oh, God. Well, this definitely is the last battle that we're going to survive. Although, you know what? Like, were we a little more powerful, we might have actually been able to do something here. But I think definitely we're going down on this one. We're going down hard. But that's okay. So Pools of Radiance, guys, if you've never heard of it, it does take some setup. You have to go and like check out like a map of town to figure out where the armor smith is, and like you might want to have that map beside you so you don't get lost. There is a coordinate system which I really didn't talk about much, but near the north, south, east, west, there are coordinates like 14,2, and they have positions. Oh, they just straight up killed somebody already. Oh my god, this is not going to last long. There are coordinates, so you can orient yourself. It's not as easy to get lost as I kind of made it out to be, but definitely you probably will want a map. But there is a lot to explore here. There's a lot of cool combat. And you know what? I find this combat more interesting than I did in Eye of the Beholder or Dungeon Master. Those games had their own appeal, and the 3Dness was, again, really... Oh, he's using a spell on us. At least he got to see that. Killed one of us, killed Deathbringer. Death was brought to Deathbringer. But this type of combat feels more tactical to me, and I like it a lot more. And if my characters were more powerful, I feel like we would have been able to do a lot more. But it's hard in like a single Let's Play to really get too far in these kinds of games. This is the type of game that would take you like 30 hours to like really make a dent in. So if you are into these types of games, I definitely recommend it. I love this game as a child, played it a lot. And I was really like obsessed with statistics and numbers as a kid. And so like balancing all the weapons and customizing the skin color and the pants and everything of all my individual characters is really something I had a lot of fun doing. Like it's not even going to be our turn again before we die. It's like we burst into a room of like 50 people. Oh, we get one more turn, do we? Let's go ahead. We're going to both try and team up on that one hobgoblin there. And we missed. And this is not looking good for the Beefcake team. The Beefcake team started out strong, decimated some goblins and kobolds, but then they, you know what? They were too bold, ultimately. I would say that is the one fatal flaw of Team Beefcake is they were too bold. They followed in the footsteps of Ho and Shandy Sav and it's so hard to remember their names, JB and Shazaria. Beefcake 3 I wonder if he can flee. Let's try and flee. He's going to get stabbed in the back as he runs. Or should we try and kill one? Yeah, let's try and kill one. Oh, we missed. We missed. We should have ran. Beefcake 3 goes down. Yep. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this little sneak peek at Pools of Radiance. Hopefully you've enjoyed... if you've never heard of this game, hopefully the game looks interesting enough to you that you might be tempted to try and like check it out sometime. But even if you're not, hopefully you've had fun just watching me explore this world, and it's been interesting to sort of see, a game that's, pretty old. This came out in 1988. But again, I think it's pretty sophisticated. When you get down to it, everything that you can do in this game, it's pretty complex, pretty cool, and hopefully you can see why I liked it as a kid. What better note to end on? The monsters rejoice, for the party has been destroyed. Guys, we've been destroyed, but we brought a bit of levity into the world of monsters. They're rejoicing, they're laughing, they're remembering the good times when they stabbed us and how great it was. And it really is the end for us. So if you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I will be back in a couple days continuing my quest to play through the book 1001 Games, Just Play Before You Die. And until then, my friends, if you do go into a dungeon, just be sure that you don't get cocky, because you've seen what can happen. So take care of yourself, my friends, and peace. Priestess of Tyr welcomes you to the temple. Do you seek healing? No. Then you must leave. Oh, you're all business here, I guess. Okay, whatever. Welcomes you to the temple. Do you seek healing? No. Then you must leave. I was trying to leave. Oh, God. No. Let me out of here. Oh, no.